Hello everybody. Today's session is called There's a Humph About, and I quite like this one. A humph moment is when you become irritated by the small things. Perhaps no one has replaced the toilet roll in your household, or when you humph at yourself for forgetting something. Oh gosh, I forgot to take the coat to school, or I forgot to take that round to my parents. Those are our humph moments. So I'd like you to have a think of some of your humph moments that you may have experienced. And then when we've identified some of those moments, and actually you might start recognising them more now that we've put a name to them, I'd like you to identify how you might have handled them in the past. Have they triggered thoughts about eating foods that are off your plan? So we're not talking about big life events here. We're talking about little things that seem quite insignificant, but at that moment sort of really build up, and especially build up over time when you've got certain emotions going through your head, or you're tired, something's happened. That particular thing might give you more of a humph moment than if it was seen at a different time. And they can be very powerful mood changers, actually. So on reflection, what is going on in those situations that you've just identified? And what is it that goes through your mind when you have turned to food? I'd like you to jot down the differences between those times when you got annoyed, even perhaps thought about eating off plan, and other times when similar events have passed almost unnoticed, where you just get on with doing the toilet roll and just put it on, and by the time you've left the bathroom, it's forgotten about. See if you can identify the times when that happens. And then let's talk about how you can develop more coping mechanisms when choosing not to come off plan if you're feeling humphed. So they are generally just passing moments, and recognising that is our first key identifier. And then we need to press the pause button. But I want you to start thinking about tools that you can add to your Lighter Life toolbox that are going to help you with those moments. A couple of ideas just to get you started. Go and make yourself a cup of tea, coffee, herbal tea, peppermint tea, green tea, whatever it is that you drink. Go and make one of those. Go and sit down on your sofa. Perhaps take yourself outside, change your state, change your environment. Go and grab, I've just here, a Fruits of the Forest drink, because that can be just enough to take the edge off wanting something sweet. Perhaps it's time to have a food pack at that time. And if it's not when you want your particular food pack, how about halving a food pack? Grab your bar, snap a piece off, try that as an alternative to eating off plan. And if you've got some ideas, then share them in the group. It'll be great to get some of the ideas flowing and to see whether your ideas can help inspire others. Okay, that's it for the session. But the tip of the week is this too shall pass. So just remember, these humph moments are just momentary activities, thoughts that are fleeting. They will pass in just a moment. I'll see you next week.